Hello everyone. Because the natural light's better in here, you join me in my spare room today, which over the course of the summer has inadvertently become my record overflow room. But we try not to talk about that. So I've got a couple of records to show you today. Hello to my subscriber Pink Floyd Appreciation. Hello. I'm going to show you a record that you might be interested in, and I want you to tell me if you've ever seen one before. And I've got a couple of Led Zeppelin ones to show you too. So let's have a look. Right. Let's see what we can do with this. Well, I've got to say it's quite well packaged, this. Remember when you could go into Wilkinson's and buy some craft knives? God, I miss those days. Oh, this is really well packaged. Give me a sec. Okay, sorry about that. If it's a good record mailer, I don't just like to tear into them because it's good to recycle them. Okay, so let's see what order they come out in. Okay, so I'm going to show you 3 Led Zeppelin records. Now I have mentioned before, and I realise this is controversial, that I'm not really a Led Zeppelin person. This is In Through the Outdoor. Ooh. But the thing is with Led Zeppelin, although I'm not really a big listener, I do generally find their records quite interesting. There's often tons of different variations and stuff like that. And that is definitely the case with this one. Because, to the best of my knowledge, this has got, I think, 8 different sleeves. Or similar scenes, but taken from different angles. You can feel free to correct me on that if I'm wrong, because I'm definitely no expert. And it is a pretty cool picture, isn't it? Another thing that I learned with this when I bought these is that this inner sleeve, if you wipe that with a damp cloth, it brings out the colour, which is pretty cool, isn't it? And I never knew that until a couple of days ago. So that's another. This is what I mean about Led Zeppelin records. They're always interesting. So let's take a look at the condition, and blimey. Oh yes, that is a minter. That is in beautiful condition. Ooh. The matrix number is quite long and convoluted. It ends in A5, if that means anything to you. That's in stunning condition. And that one ends in B4. I'm sure that means something to somebody out there. That's an absolutely beautiful copy. It's got a tiny little mark just there. But honestly, that is a stunner. Excellent. So that is a pretty good start, and it's great to have that brown paper outer sleeve too, because a lot of the time I think they probably perished. Secondly, we've got what's it called? Presents. And I've said to you before that I love the artwork on this one. By a design team called Hypnosis, who did an awful lot of very cool album covers back in the 70s, is it? 70s. So this one's got like an embossed logo there. It's got embossed title there. I don't know if you can see that all that well. And so far, I've got to say, again, condition-wise, this is looking nice. Brilliant artwork again. Let's take a look at the record. Oh, wow, look. These might never have been played. Oh, I cannot be bothered to read that matrix number out because it's really long. I don't know if you can see it. Apologies if you can't. There's a lot going on there in that run out. Wow, that's amazing condition. Let's take a look at side B. Absolutely glorious. I don't really, forgive me, because I don't really know what I'm looking at, but it's definitely in good condition. And I'm guessing it's a reasonably early press, but like I say, I'm nobody's expert. On to Coda. And look at this, it's still in the shrink wrap. So, I think this is a gatefold sleeve, but I'm not going to take that shrink wrap off because that adds to its value quite a lot, doesn't it? Let's take a look at the inner sleeve. So the inner sleeve is all present and correct. Blimey. These are real time warp copies. That's side B. That is in lovely nick. So the thing is, these later Zeppelin records, they're never really going to be quite as valuable as the first four, are they? With the Atlantic label. And I had a nice copy of Physical Graffiti recently, and that was quite valuable. But in that condition, well, they're definitely worth more than I paid for them, put it that way. And lastly, on to the one record I might actually enjoy listening to. It is Obscured by Clouds by Led Zeppelin. By Pink Floyd, sorry. It's got rounded corners there. I think it's their second album. I'm not completely sure on that. So the sleeve is lovely. So this one I found quite interesting. So there's the condition, and again it's just like the Zeppelin ones. It's absolutely stunning. A2 on the matrix there. So this one I found quite interesting because it's got this Harvest Heritage logo on side A, but it hasn't on side B, which seems slightly unusual. And it says B2 on side B. So yeah, I was wondering if any of you had seen that variation of that album before. I think it's quite unusual. I did have a little look for it on Discogs. Couldn't seem to find it, but it might be there. So that's it for today. Certainly condition-wise, can't complain of that lot. Absolutely stunning stuff. So yeah, pretty pleased. I got another couple in the post. There's a copy of Sgt. Pepper's I probably won't show you because it's not that interesting. But I do have a rare Abbey Road on its way, so let me know in the comments if you want to see that. I don't want to bore you, so just let me know. And if anyone does want to see it, then I will show you. But that's it for now, so I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you again next time. Bye everyone.